The RLS Career Overhaul Mod for BeamNG.drive has recently updated. There are a handful of new features and gameplay changes compared to the vanilla career mode. I will start over once again to check out this update, as my last save no longer works. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here. So with this brand new garage exclusive to the RLS Career Overhaul Mod is the Chinatown garage with the freaking workbench right here. And with our money in the top right, instead of starting with around $23,000 that you normally would have with the old RLS saves and sitting with the regular career mode, you get $10,000 to start off with, and when we click on purchase vehicles to purchase our first car, instead of being limited to that one dealership where you have the 3 starter cars, now you have a drop-down list to choose what dealership you want to go to and pick out your car from there. Like the freaking Pigeon van for $8,100, which I can literally buy right now, or the regular cool Pigeon. The freaking cheapest car is the Kashira mod that I downloaded, and the freaking next-gen Ueno Tribal, which is a wannabe Dodge Magnum, which I'm still trying to work on for my next Ueno Motor Cars campaign video for automation. I got all the 4 of the main cars down, but I still gotta record and get the design going for 2 of the sports cars. See, there's not a whole lot of good selections of vehicles to choose from, especially at Trusted Auto Sales, where we got the Kashira Tribal and a bunch of Covettes and... yeah, Covettes and a Sunburst that I can afford. I'm probably gonna wait for this to refresh and see what else that I could choose.
Oh!
15 minutes later.
Alright, so I did a refresh on the dealership, so we got the freaking new Beetle Wolfsburg edition. I believe it's the rear-engine front-wheel drive car, even though this says rear-wheel drive. The Ueno Porous Sports Coupe, the Chevy HHR Supercharged, but this is without the Supercharger implemented because this was the Supercharger mod that was separate back then. The Libra, the Tribal, more CVTs, and the Turner, you're too late with the V10? I guess I'll take a taxi to pick up the Ueno Porous SR for $113. So, $3,100 because we get a discount because they know we a broke boy. Buy it. And obviously, you can see that it's nighttime, as the RLS mod does feature a working day and night cycle that's exclusive to this career mod. And how does the car behave at night? So turn the lights. Well, I gotta turn the car on. Okay. Definitely got some working headlights as well as taillights in the back, and the turn signals as so, reverse lights as so. Okay, good. Got a working day and night cycle with this automation made car. So let's head back to the garage. Let's see. Ew. Head back to the garage. Well, first of all, let's check out the garage over here. This, the commercial garage. Because normally you would have the commercial garage and the starter garage, the Belasco garage, and all that stuff normally unlocked. I believe if I go up to the computers here, you have to buy the garage. Like, normally, I would be able to access this, but I cannot. If I were to hit the R button, and I believe tow to garage, I could buy this for $1,000,000 beam bucks for the commercial garage. So normally, this garage should be accessible, but you have to buy this garage to get access to like 5 or 10 vehicle slots or whatever. This is also the same thing if I were to zoom in here to the cul-de-sac garage where you could buy this here garage in the suburbs. The race paddock at the racetrack, this is also a purchasable garage for this mod, including the Chinatown overflow, which is, I think it's like $75,000, the cheapest you could buy. And by these AI races, the 1058 Sealbrick Street garage, right where this number 3 is at, in pretty much the outskirts of town. Instead of the game giving that out for free, you have to work your way up to it. And to highlight over the parts inventory here, there is, under the inventory part here, where it says you can sell all parts. The RLS team had this in mind first, but BeamNG had this option in with this new 0.34 update. So the frickin' dev team at BeamNG beat the frickin' modders to it. And second of all, how is this trim worth $300,000? I know it's a JDM car, but still. I think I'll probably do the basics. Let's buy a race intake. Well, first of all, how much power does it make right off the bat? 123 brake horsepower, 139 pounds-feet of torque, and it kind of drops out right after 5,000 RPM, a red line of like 5,300 RPM, I think. Alright, let's try out a race intake. 141 brake, 152 pounds. Not too bad, quite a bit of a good improvement. And changing the bodies costs, well, like you seen earlier, $3 million roughly to change the frickin' body. Like, what if I change it to an SC? Yeah, you ain't gonna jack me, governor. I'm gonna start off for performance for right now and bid this for 2,500 hours, and let's head on the road. I guess I probably could have bought the race. 156, 164. So pulled up to my first race at the new Seal Brick Garage. So just to show you like how much this will cost here, $180,000 to buy the Seal Brick Street Garage. That's a stark difference compared to the $1 million commercial garage, eh? So let's check out one of the brand new AI races with the many challenges they have added with the new career mode, the 0.34 version of this game with this career mode, which is Pipeline Drive with the Gavel Roamer, and I can do so in my own car, but I'm not going to get the freaking stars and all the money on here. So start with the Roamer, and then probably do their AI race with my own car. You've been matched with some intimidating opponents with challenge, don't worry, drive decently, past them, mind the corners, yada yada yada. So 3, 2, 1. Nice neutral drop into second gear, and into third gear. Barely past the Wendover, and I'm still hearing that one car's engine sound like in the background somewhere. And you expect the AI, and everybody crash into one another. And did he jack up my steering alignment or what? Yes, sure he did. How bad is it? Oh, I kind of see that front right wheel being kind of bent in, hella bent in, which I'm pretty much auto-steering to the left because of him damaging up my steering alignment. And a little bit of the understeering too. But the AI... Did you see that? The frickin' Roamer, the red car, practically just drove straight into a wall. And goddamn, this thing handles like a boat after that little crash there. I'm auto-steering, and I can hardly keep the car pretty much straight and turn well because this thing's auto-steering with the damaged steering alignment. And a little B probably coming in a little wee bit too hot in some spots. So checkered flag, literally nobody behind us, a 1 minute 36 seconds, 738 milliseconds, which will, that, and all that. So all the frickin' main objectives and the bonus ones too. So I got 2 of the extra stars to get like a frickin' free repair and all that good stuff. And a little bonus money, so 2,700 hours. Not too bad. So second race, I might as well do it in my own car. So go home. Literally, go home in a Legrand. No, I'm not. And we're going to enable traffic because why not? So go home, race on the freeway to the burbs and to the house before the others do. Yeah, in a, let's see here, we got a Corvette, a Legrand, and a Lansdale. Okay, I might as well smoke their asses in a semi-modded Ueno Porous SR from 1968. So start this off in 3, 2, engine, go. Okay, game, with your little engine shenanigans. Let's see if I can slowly catch up to the Lansdale ever so slowly in this 2.6 liter inline 6 engine, making about 160 horsepower. Here we go. Get him on the top end. Got you on the top end. Barely past the Lansdale into the Mr. Legrand. Wow, this is somewhat easy. Added the Corvette. I'm really getting them in the top end, but this is all my 4 gears, so pass you. There we go. Brake at the gantry. Slow down. There goes my frickin' Hawkeye from my automation days of testing out either between, like, what's better, the frickin' ChatGPT car or the automation AI car in terms of how well those do. And coming up to the checker flag here, I pretty much smoked my competitors in those corners in the frickin' burbs. Well, still got all that despite it being crossed out. And still 2,700 hours. I don't care. Good enough. So coming into the crack of dawn, so I believe with this number 4 here, there are a handful, yeah, by the racetrack, the dirt track specifically, the Gymkhana bootcamp, and a couple of new drift events with the circuit drift, single swing in a lowercase letter, and the corkscrew. So let's start off with the Gymkhana bootcamp in the Diana variant of the BX. I'm not going to use my car because I don't know how it's going to work in terms of drifting in an automation car, maybe sometime in the future. So reach 20,000 points is the max goal. Well, start off our challenge and see if my controller-ass user can get that target score. Alright, Gymkhana bootcamp. In order to initiate a drift, steer left to right, pull the handbrake, rear drive, accelerate, and do all the good stuff in terms of driftiness and all that good stuff. So, let's see if my controller-ass user can get 20,000 points. So I click on start. I must accelerate to begin the challenge. So, neutral drop. And here we go. So, what do we got here? Drift to the gate. Too late, buddy. Drift to the pole. Too late, volume 2. Door inside the circle. And... sorry, Mr. Haybale. Alright, that's 500 points right there, so let's drift to the gate. While spanking the freaking hay bower thingamajig at the same time. Alright, drift to the pole. 449 points, or 47 points, god dang it, and drift chain. Well, let's keep the chain going as a controller user. I'll just do the donut and ignore the pole. Alright, into the gate. 457. God dang it, I was still going on my drift right there, but second place, I got 3,000 more points to go, 19 seconds left. Let's do the bare necessities, and let's see if I can do the donut and some other things and try to get to 500 points. Get out of there. And the gate. Mediocre ass drift, but I still got my points, and time's up. Yo! 7 points! No, wait. I got bailed by the frickin' undamaged bonus right there. Without that, I'll be 7 points away as a controller user of being shy of 20,000 points. So another drift out here, the drift circuit, so you just drift around as so in the blue book and introductory drift series for challenges. So these are all the drift series that you can be inducted in? Okay. Alright, Magic PlayStation 4 controller, circuit drift, same drift initiation advice tutorial thing again. So reach 10,000 points in a combo of 4 to get the bonus objectives rather than camp it out at 6,500 points and hey, more money to compare to the other 3 challenges. And accelerate to begin. You know the drill. Go. Be a bro. So drift there into... your mom crashed. This thing can't whip. And coming to the start and finish line. Ooh, scrape the wall. Close call. And please... 8,100 points undamaged, still hit the barrier, and damn, I didn't get bailed out. 9,600 compared to the 10,000. Did so well as a controller user, but still didn't get bailed out. I don't care about restarting, so continue. And hello, officer. And about the cops out here, instead of having like the Gavril Romer and the Grand Marshal, I believe the police are now limited to the Gavril Bastion, the wannabe Dodge Chargers. So the cops out here are much faster and a tad more aggressive in a way in terms of their cars and everything to take control of your ass. Like this here Bastion who backed up into the frickin' wall of the building and he's thinking about pursuing me and now he is. Well, let's get away from you and let me get to the garage as you almost hit a freaking light pole, get smoked in a Japanese import car. The mechanics of running away from the police and of course chasing down the criminals and all that stuff is pretty much the same thing as the other updates. If you run away from the cops, you sell the dashcam footage, make some money as so, and you take down the criminals, you make money by, well, taking down the criminals that run away from you. Bro, are you kidding me? After driving... That is the stupidest cop I've ever seen. Driving the wrong way and you hit the freaking post underneath the tunnel. eat it, Elon Musk. You just got your ass whooped by a freaking cop car as this cop is doing a roadblock. You suck, this ain't Need for Speed. And I sold the dash cam footage for over $3,000, and I'm like, what, a block away from... Where's my garage at? Oh, really? Behind me? Well, I was a block away from going to my freaking garage, my quote-unquote safe house, evading the police. So, with the RLS Career Overhaul Mod version 2.2, these new changes have added new ways to progress through the game. Instead of relying on your starter cars and garage, you start your way up from Chinatown and do any of the missions to earn money. Whether if it's the AI races, drift events, stunts, parking challenges, being a cop, repoman, criminal, and so on, this mod makes it more unique and more challenging than the vanilla career mode, along with a neat 24-hour day and night cycle that's exclusive to this mod. So anyways, that'll do it with BeamNG.drive with the RLS Career Overhaul Mod. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE Rising Up, and signing out.